welcome back to Proxy Financials. Today's video we're going to be focusing on a recap of the previous watch list that I produced back for the November 2nd through 6th. I wanted to determine how successful I was. Right now I'm showing the very first of the bullish. So I'm going to go over my 4 bullish stocks, and then I'll have the 3 bearish stocks to see how successful I was in terms of the video that I created. So first we'll start here with a CAN. As you can see here, it did very successful push up. It went beyond the lines on the following week. So this one here, I said go in at about $2.07 and sell out at $2.46 because that's where we started to see some resistance from the initial ceiling. So that would have been a net profit of 18%. So that was very successful in terms of a bullish call for me. The next one here is MRVL, Marvel. This one here had the greatest push up of all of them. I was very much focused on this one to see what would happen if it was able to break through the first resistance line of 41. It had a strong potential to keep swinging up, and sure enough, that is exactly what it did. I have it set for $36.90, in which you could have got out at 45, right at the second resistance line, which is highly suggested, which turns into a 21% return on profits. So it's an excellent return. And then we go into my lesser two, in which I did initially say that these two would produce less, and they did. So here we are at BGCP. This one here was one of those that didn't pop off for quite a few days. So if you were able to get in maybe later in the week, then it went off on that Thursday instead of the Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Mondays. So this one here, I said get in around the $2.90, and if you're able to hold that throughout the week, it went sideways. I eventually went up to that $3.27 before I tried to do a sell-off. As you can see here, it went into what is called the 3 candle. So you can see one very large candle, the one on Thursday, shorter one on Friday, which led into the larger run up on the following Monday. But in short, for the week of the 2nd through the 6th, if you would have done what I said and went from $2.90 to $3.27, that's a 12% return on your investment. And the last one that we're going to be doing is MYL. So MYL is the least profitable of the group. I initially said this one wouldn't be that profitable, and sure enough, it wasn't. It took 2 weeks to reach the initial thought process I would go up to. So if you look here back around the 2nd, you could have got in. I was looking about $14.69. Could have eventually sold out for the week as it went sideways, both down and up. And we're looking at a return of roughly $15.61 or 6% on your investment. And then from here, I would like to say, if you like these type of videos, smash the like button, helps with the YouTube algorithm. Of course, subscribe, helps grows my channel. Hit the notification bell so that I can upload these and you'll be notified as soon as they do. So now we'll move over to the 3 bearish stocks. So here is the first one, OPK. This one here, I was off basically a whole week. So I originally said get in on this week because it had potential. And if you would have got in, it would have been $3.46, but it did push up to $3.77 for a grand total of 8% loss. However, it did drop again on that Monday following. So if you did not sell off and you were holding in hopes that it would keep going down, it did go down to $3.09. So if you held from the $3.46, that would have been 11% return. Next one here, I'm going to be going to OSTK, which I was more bearish on than the other one. So we'll go ahead and go to that. So here we are at OSTK. OSTK, I had pushed in somewhere around $57 range. I thought that it was starting to break down. I was following the candles, and of course it did not. It reversed it back up, and it kept growing throughout the entire week before eventually did collapse. So if you would have held what I had at $60.14 off of the initial rebound, it went up to $69.02. It's about a 15% loss. However, if you would have held as it dropped on Monday down to $52.38, that one would have been a net profit of 14%. So you would have had to wait almost a whole week and then hope that on Monday it would have profited off. Last one here is Zoom. So we'll switch over here. So Zoom had a catalyst of the drop because of the Pfizer vaccine being at 90%. So we did not follow the technical trade very well. In this case, it did go from the $40 range on Monday, dropped to $35.92. So if you're able to get in on that, it was 11%. So that was a correct call. But you would have been able to get in. This would have been a good one to day trade as you went through. And of course, throughout the whole week, it was going up and down, up and down. You could have day traded Zoom very well throughout the whole week, buying the lows, selling the highs, and then of course shorting it back down. But overall went up to $40.35. So that was the con of the week. So if you would have held on to it from $40 to $42.35, that was a 5% net loss. So hopefully you didn't get hurt by that, and you were able to take your profits when they did demonstrate themselves for you. The last thing I'm going to show here is a stock that I think is going to be very potential for falling on Monday. So I'm going to buy it at the end of the day today on this Friday the 13th. So we'll switch over to that real quick. We are at EGAN. This one here has a very low RSI. I think it's going to drop a little bit more. I'm thinking around $10.50. So I'm looking at it to drop to before I try to push myself into this. And that's mainly because it's hitting a resistant line at that point. So around that point, I'm looking to get in. Hopefully at the end of the day, that's where it's going to be at. And then I'm looking for a reversal from this initial drop down off of volume. And then when I write this up, and I'm thinking around $14.30 or so. So if we go from the 1050 to 1430, this is a 66% ROI. Of course, if it goes a little bit shorter than that, because it does hit other resistant lines prior to that, I'm still thinking around the $13. So I have to be very careful with this. So overall, it is going to be a good swing into Monday. So I'm hopefully going to see some positive gains on this. I am very bearish on this on the initial day, but goes very bullish into Monday. So definitely don't get in too early on this if you do choose to get in. So again, if you guys like these videos, hit the like button for me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Like, subscribe to the channel, of course. It helps me grow, and hit the notification bell so that I can alert you when these videos do come up. So thank you for watching the video. It's a little bit shorter one, so just enjoy the rest of your weekend, and let's continue making money.